Respect for the audience is very important so far as the research is concerned. Such a need stems from the research horrors of treatment of individuals in Nazi Germany and the inappropriate research studies. From this and other violation of treatment of participants, developed federal guidelines for conducting research as announced in the 1978 National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects on Biomedical and Other Stuffs. Now, refer to the Belmont Report, Department of Health, Education and Welfare 1978. The three basic principles of this report involves the beneficence of treatment of participants, maximizing good outcome and minimizing risk, respect for participants, and justice. There are several issues that need to be addressed in this case. Institutional review boards or review boards. Campus officers developed often to monitor adherence to these three principles, as stated also. And offices of institutional review boards emerged. Federal funds could be withheld from campuses if research conducted on those campuses did not protect the treatment of participants. The same varies from country to country. Then comes the professional association. Ethical standards are also available from these persons or groups. Examples of professional association that offer helpful guidelines include American Educational Researcher Association, AERA, Ethical Standards of American Educational Research Associations, and others. Again, the American Psychological Associations, known as APA, American Anthropological Associations, known as AAA, and the Joint Committee of Standards for Educational Evaluation. Now coming to the ethical practices throughout the research process. In all steps of the research process, we need to engage in these practices. Practicing ethics is a complex matter that involves much more than merely following a set of static guidelines. Ethics has become a more pervasive idea stretching from the origin of research to its final completion and distribution. Ethics should be a primary consideration rather than an afterthought, and it should be at forefront of the researcher's agenda. Now coming the ethics or ethical issues in data collection, it is important to respect the site in which the research takes place. This respect should be shown by gaining permission before entering a site, by distributing a site as little as possible during the study, and by viewing oneself as a guest at the place of study. There are several other issues like for respecting the research site with minimal disruption is to gain access through gatekeepers or officials, etc. Researchers may need to consult with different persons or official persons at multiple levels in an organization. Other ethical issues arise in data collection and are associated with specific types of research design. Seeking the confidence or gaining the confidence of participants is also important in this case. Now comes the ethical issues in case of data reporting. We need to show respect to audiences who read and use information from studies. Data should be reported honestly, without changing or alternating the findings to satisfy certain predictions or interest groups. It may, however, be appropriate for the primary investigator to provide those at the research site with a preliminary copy of any publications.